now to check in with meteorologist Brian Neudorff. He's got your Fox First forecast.
And really, things are doing pretty well. Fairly quiet out there, but temperatures have dropped. A little bit of clearing at times, and it really all depends on location. 25 degrees in Greece, but Spencerport at 19. And you look at Mendon, Victor, all those temperatures in the middle teens. Where the skies are clear, that's where they are the coldest. Now, taking a look at the numbers, and officially at the airport, 17 degrees. I actually had to adjust the low because I think now it's going to get awfully colder, though. But Penyan at 21, variably cloudy skies. You can see that here, satellite and radar. The winds at a good south-southwesterly off of Lake Erie. Very light snow there, so no big concerns. So your forecast tonight, I think generally variably cloudy skies, but where it's clear, it drops. And then tomorrow, I think a mixture of sunshine and clouds, but that chill is still in the air at 26. So it's cold, not much in the way of snow, but the question is, will there be any big snows on the horizon? Well, we'll tell you more coming up in just a bit.
Now,
back to you, Tim.
Meteorologist Brian Neudorff with Rochester's most accurate forecast.
As you take a look here at the almanac for today, still chilly, but not all that bad. We did manage to get up to about 29, and that's 17. That is the current temperature. It keeps dropping. Areas, depending on where you are, you're seeing a little bit of clearing in the sky. Other places, you got a little bit of cloud, and just a little bit of cloud can make that temperature be a big difference. But here's take a look at what we've got going on. And first of all, there's Rochester. I want to point out a couple of things for you. First of all, we've got this storm system well to our north, and this is just keeps spinning cold air across the Great Lakes. Now, because of wind direction, more of a southwesterly across the lakes, lake effects staying away from us. Now, our next system, we're going to watch this. It's out over towards the west coast where they've been getting quite a bit of activity. And what we're seeing here is the main storm track. So I think more likely this storm is going to go just to our south as we go into the middle of the week. Another storm rides along around Christmas. It may bring just enough to bring some snow to the area, but also some good snow for parts of the mid-Atlantic. So here's what you can expect. Quiet yet cold for tonight. A little break from all the snow, but more sun, no snow as we go into your Sunday. But it looks like mainly during the week right before Christmas, things are quiet, especially after the last 2 weeks where we got considerable amount of snow, almost 30 inches worth or even more. Here's a look at satellite and radar. And again, things are fairly quiet across the area. And here are those numbers where skies have been clear. We're at 17, Pittsburgh at 19, Sault Ste. Marie 22, as well as Saginaw, Michigan. And taking a look here at your future cast, let's take you through, and we can see here through 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, there's that band of lake effect, generally speaking, across here. Going to have a nice mixture of clouds and sunshine. Here we are by 3 o'clock. Maybe clouds begin to increase just a little bit. Winds will eventually shift to become more westerly. Watch this lake effect band as we head into Monday morning, and the snow is right on top of us. So a few flakes Monday morning are possible, and then as we head into 9 a.m. Monday, maybe a few flakes continuing. So tonight, chilly moonlight through the clouds, 14 degrees for the low. And then tomorrow, we're still quite chilly, but a mix of sunshine and clouds, high somewhere about the mid-20s. Now, as you look at the next 3 days, again, keep the flakes around during the day. Monday, 28 degrees, 28 on Tuesday, and then the remainder of the 7-day forecast right before Christmas. We'll see 31 degrees going into Friday, 28 Saturday. That's Christmas Eve and Christmas Day for you. And the good news is, if you like that little snow, we might see some of that as we close out the week and head into the holiday. Tria?
Just enough to make it look pretty, right?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. I don't think I want to see the back view, but
Of course, subs might not work on everybody.
Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground.
think Larry King would wear those.
Ginimos. Let's get the rear view again. It's one of your best angles, New York.
How about we just save the 30 bucks and buy a pair of pants that fits?
Exactly. Hey, look, it's 17 degrees. I don't want my pants on the ground, I can tell you that much. Ooh, it would be chilly if that was the case. 24 Buffalo. How long will this cold last? Plus, any more snow? I'll tell you coming up in your forecast.
Now, meteorologist Brian Neudorff with Rochester's most accurate forecast.
And when you wake up tomorrow morning, it is going to be chilly, probably about where we are right now. 17 at 7 a.m. by, well, midday, 23, and then by 5 o'clock, mid-20s, 25 degrees. But you may notice something different than we've seen over the past few days. Nothing falling from those clouds, at least not the way things look. Now, your entire storm Doppler, you do have the area of blue back towards Niagara County, but it's missing the Rochester area. Nothing to have to kind of wipe off the car, even though there really wasn't that much this morning. Still, no big problems out there. Now, as you look at the satellite and radar, things are fairly quiet. The colder air, we got quite a bit of it across the Great Lakes, some areas of snow just north of us, and most of this is moving with a wind out of the south-southwest, kind of pushing any light snow away from our area. Now, speaking of those temperatures, we're at 17 degrees. Some other places around here are seeing those temperatures in the 20s. It all depends on where just a little bit of cloud cover is. What happens, any sunlight, even though we're getting less and less of it, any sunlight that may have made its way to the surface radiates through clear skies, and that helps to cool things off. Saginaw 22, Sault Ste. Marie at 23, even out over towards parts of the East Coast. Hartford, Connecticut at 27. But what we're going to see, let's take a look at your futurecast, and we'll start things off here at 5 a.m. We'll go through the day. We'll have a little bit of sunshine, maybe a few clouds. Then taking you into the afternoon, 3 o'clock, a little bit more in the way of cloud cover moves in here, but as we go overnight, winds are eventually going to shift directions. In fact, winds will probably start to come out of the west a little bit. That may, by 4 a.m. Monday, begin to bring a little bit in the way of some lake effect, a few light snow showers. Not into the extent that we saw last week. That's the good news. And again, a few flakes as we go into your Monday, say 9 a.m. And then as we continue, the snow is going to progress as we go through the afternoon. So a few flakes here and there. But tomorrow, let's take you down into the Finger Lakes, 26, Canandaigua, Pinyan at 26, Honeoye 25, Avon at around 24, and Dansville 27 with partly sunny skies. So here's the next 3 days. 26 tomorrow, 28 Monday, a few flakes around even as we head into the afternoon, but some sun as well. Then Tuesday, partly sunny, and really most of the week is fairly quiet. A few systems go around us or past us as we go in the middle of the weekend, even into Thursday. So if you're a procrastinator for the holiday and you have to get things done, weather will not be as big of a concern as it was the last 2 weeks. But then by the time we get into Friday, which is Christmas Eve and Christmas Day on Saturday, you may even get a little bit of seasonal flakes there to kind of go along with the holiday. Friday 31, 28 on Saturday. But as far as big storms and as far as any big storms or a lake effect, not going to be a problem. Of course, you want to keep track of all of this. Maybe you're not around the television all the time. When you want to know what's going on, just go to rochesterhomepage.net from our interactive radar to track any snow that might be out there. Of course, get the latest current conditions from our interactive News 8 or Fox Rochester map wall to our weather blog and detailed forecasts. All can be found at rochesterhomepage.net. Tina?
All right, Brian, thank you. Well, the Orange, they have